Okay, good day and welcome to Stability Structures. This is our modeling series class where we teach how to model, analyze, design and detail structures. This is our part 2 this is the part 2 of our modeling series class, and we are going to be dealing with how to create column in Protastructure. From our previous drawing of creating grids, we are going to be creating columns in simple way. Okay, so to create a column in Protastructure, all you need to do is, this is the column tab. You click on it and the box will come up here. Let's assume that we want to create a column of 225 by 225. Now, we type it here at B1 225 and we come to B2 and type 225. Then, to create a column, there must be an intersection point. That means two axes must form a node for you to be able to create a column. So an axis must run in X and Y axis. So, and that is what we have here. So you see, when we click here, we have a column. We click here, we have this column. We click here, we have this column. You can also create column by dragging or by creating a rectangle through all these intersections. And you see, we have created column this way. Now you can edit the shape or size of this column in the direction you want. Okay, let us take it one after the other. Double click this. Let's say we want to increase the size, maybe 225 by 450. We say 225 by 450 and you click update. You can see that it has changed to 225 by 450. You can say you want this column here to be 450 by 225. You can type this place as 450. You want it to be horizontal like this. So you click update and that gives you your column. Now you may decide that you want to put a column that the size is 450 by 450. You can take it this way, 450 by 450, and you click update and that gives you the column of 450 by 450. If you put your cursor hand here, you will see the properties of the column, which is 450 by 450. Now this is how simple it is for you to create a column in Protastructure. Okay, that's how easy it is for you to create a column. Now let us create circular column. You can create circular columns in two ways. You can decide to use this existing column to create a circular column. Let's deal with this one and say we'll double click on it. Then we'll come to this section manager. From here, we can create our circular column. We click this way, and this is different shapes of columns. So you can select this, and the diameter we have here is 400. If you want to make the diameter 600, 700, you click it. Let's click this. Let's leave it as 400. Then you come and say update. So that's the circular column. Now let's see if we can create this one with a different diameter. Let's double click it. Then we go to section manager, come to this place, and let's change it to 800. Then you click OK. Then you come here to say update, and that's it. You have created um, a, a circular column. Now let us delete this. Now if you want to create a similar column where you don't need to type all the time to create it. For example, if I want to create this 400 diameter column, I don't need to create it. Each time I want to create it, I'll just be creating this. Let's assume that I've created it finished, and I now discover that I was supposed to put a column here. Let's delete this one. We delete it. I can double click this column here, and the property will come up for me. Then I'll just click here. See, so I'll have the same property with this one. Let's assume that I want to create this same column, this same circular column in two places. Let's delete this one. Let us also delete this one. So all I need to do is, I don't need to say I want to create column, now go to section property and begin to type. No, and start typing. No, since I want to create this similar column, I'll just double click on it. Then that shape will come, and then I can insert it here as this and insert it here as that. And that creates this similar property column for me. So Protastructure is easy and very fast for you to work with. Let's assume that we want to also create this 450 by 450 column. Maybe we want to create it here. Let's delete and double click on it. And that is this. You see it here. Okay, so that's how we create all of these column. Now let us try to do something different. Let's look at this column in AutoCAD, where you have, look at this one, you have center line to center line. But now this column is sitting at the edges, it's not pushing out like this. So let's try to draw this in AutoCAD. You can already have this and decide to edit it to that point. So we want to bring this column to the edge. Let's just assume that this is what we are using. So if I double click on it, look at this place. This one is telling me you draw you from the center of your grid, you are pushing this place inside. Now there are two ways you can do this. I can decide to take this property and do it this way and update it, and this thing will come to this point. Let's go back. Let me undo it so that we'll understand again. I can decide that I would double click on this, then come to these options where you can put at the edges, at the center, at the middle, and all of that. And I decide to choose this, which is this is your x axis, this is your y axis, but the column is sitting at the edge. I can decide to click on this and update this, click update, and it will come to that point for me. Now I might also decide to delete it, then pick column. Let's say the column is 225 by, let's say 225, or let this one be, this is 225 by 450. For example, I'll come here right away, pick this at the edge, and it will give me this. I'll drop it here. So we can change it at any point in time to suit what we want. If the column is already there, or we draw something new to that column, then we can also create columns of another shape. Let's close this and end this command. Let's assume we want to draw a column at this corner here. We can decide to edit this one already. I'm trying to show us a fast way of doing this. I'll come here, I can decide to take this shape here, edit it, and say edit, and to change the shape. Now you can move this, we have gotten this, we can decide to move this thing to the middle, but let's draw another one. Let's draw another one here quickly. I want to show us how to use the arrow type. Now this is, we have this. We can decide to shift this property. For example, if we double click it, we come here, we want to put this at the edge. This is our exercise. I want to drag this column to this edge. Just what we are seeing here. We can pick this and make it an update, and we can also draw it like by clicking the arrow key on your keyboard. If I move it this way, it will move until I get to that intersection point. You can see that was using the arrow key. Now let's go back, we undo it until we get to the middle. Now we've undone what we did before, so let's double click it, come here, update it, click that, pick that this thing and click update, and it will come here. These are different ways you can manipulate these columns. I've tried to capture several ways of handling columns in this tutorial. We'll be calling it a day here. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Stability Structures. Don't also forget to share and like. This will encourage us to do more videos like this. Thank you.